It's no secret that I went through a horrendous breakup at the peak of my YouTube success, when I was sharing every little detail of my life so intimately with the world. And I'm not going to talk about the breakup or anything, but I just want to acknowledge the impact right now, because I don't think that I ever did. And I've just been stuck in that particular aspect of sharing. Like, I have been sharing the video diaries and everything, but I haven't let go of that immense desire to disappear and become invisible from the entire world. And I didn't think it was affecting me until very recently, and I had this series of realizations. Like, I haven't made anything with the intention of it being seen by millions for years. Like, I just have totally avoided putting anything out there that might attract a lot of attention. I haven't been making content for the audience at all anymore. Like, I've been almost alienating the audience on purpose so that only the people who were the most interested and the most engaged and like supportive and kind would have the tolerance and the patience to stick around and share these stories with me. And it, like, I don't know, that's psychologically sounds quite unhealthy, and I could see all kinds of problems with that. But at the same time, it gave me the space to continue the process of journaling in this way, the video diary process, where I'm articulating what I'm thinking and feeling in the present moment, which has been extremely therapeutic for me, without the pressure of worrying about how people are going to react to it. And I needed to, like, slowly but surely let the audience back in, because when everything first fell apart, it just felt like I was on stage in front of 1 million people while my heart was just shattering into tiny little pieces, and everything that I believed in was just like, I just completely scrambled my entire life in front of everybody. Like, I just felt very vulnerable, I felt naked, I felt exposed, and I just wanted to get away from everything as fast as possible. So I never really recovered from that, because I never really even acknowledged it. I never like sat down and thought, like, how is this actually going to impact my creative journey, my filmmaking journey, my storytelling journey? There was a huge period where, like, I actually fully just did disappear. Like, I did not record anything. And then when I did return and start to record things again, I very deliberately made up an adventure story to kind of disguise the pain that I was going through. But the pain, like, as I've gone back and watched all the video diaries, I can see all the pain crystal clear. I'm working on a short film at the moment where I'm going to try to take the audience on an emotional journey about finding my father and how that all actually came about after 31 years not knowing a single thing about him. This has been an interesting experience, because I think by making that film, it's made me realize how much I have been withholding, because I have a lot of resistance to sharing the details, like, and sharing it in a way that, like, I'm producing a film, like a proper film that is intended to reach an audience and make them feel something and make them want to share it and spread it around the internet. I don't think I've made any content for myself in the last couple of years that I really wanted to reach a really wide audience. Even right now, I am avoiding expressing what's inside of me. What it really is this sense that back in my old relationship, it was very much a story about us. And then when we separated, it became just a story about me. And when that happened, I didn't know who I was without the us. I didn't know how to untangle that. And I didn't realize how serious my relationship issues were until the downfall of that relationship. Because I was also presenting this picture perfect version of reality to the audience. I had to admit to myself that everything that I had been producing and sharing with the audience was a lie. And as I had to admit that to myself, I also had to admit that to you guys. And I could not look into the lens of a camera and do that. So I just ran away. I just avoided it. And I just hoped that enough time would pass that everybody would forget. And I feel like that's kind of taken place, but it's still not the healthy way to actually deal with it. I guess it was a huge lesson in integrity and being who you say you are, because I wasn't being who I said I was. Now I am who I say I am. I am acting out of integrity, and I intend to share a story that reaches people and touches their hearts from a place of truth, because I believe that is the kind of storytelling that is going to have an impact. And I've learned so much over the years about what's appropriate to share and how to share it in a way that is healthy for not only the person sharing it, but for the audience that's receiving it. What kind of impact is it actually going to have? How can we do this better? Like, I can't just waste the last 7 years of my life, all of the research and conversations, interviews, content that I actually have backlogged. Like, this still needs to become something. I still need to share something meaningful from all of the experiences that I've had. I think the reason why it's hard to be authentic is because we actually have secrets and things that we're not proud of. And it might be a radical approach, but my approach is to actually make changes to all of those issues so that I can be 100% myself and be proud of it. And the fact that that seems radical might be the reason why there's so many problems in the world. Because in the modern society that I am looking at out there, it seems like it's totally acceptable to present a fictitious avatar of wonderful loveliness to the world while you are just burying yourself deeper and deeper into your own personal hell and addictions and suffering, and just pretending that everything's fine and dandy. It all starts with truth. It all starts with truth in the sense of being honest with yourself. That's where the freedom lives. That's where the changes actually begin, when you can be honest with yourself. So, Kai, be honest with yourself, mate. Let's tell the truest story that we possibly can, and make it a true story worth telling, a beautiful true story where we actually act in integrity and do all the good things. If you get anything out of these videos, please let me know in the comments down below what's speaking to you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or just click the like button for me. That goes a long way as well. If you want to know more about the bigger picture, you can check out my website, kailives.com. Thanks for watching.